Everyone, this is our finale pod, WandaVision, chapter 9. That's it, man. No more, there's no secret 10th episode, any of that bullshit that was going around on the internet. No 10th episode. But give your thoughts. So what did you think? Do you like this shit? You got a bunch of superhero bullshit just going at each other this episode?
Bro, that fight, vision on vision fight, sucked.
You
wasn't
like
a fan. Wasn't the biggest fan, dude. Who wins? Actually, okay, the ending scene where they are talking to each other, that's a good scene. To get all philosophical. That was a chronic scene, but
that was the best scene of the episode.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that scene was dank. Have you ever heard of Theseus and Ship? Jesus.
Paul Bettany act his ass off this season, man. I mean, he played two dudes there at the end, even too. But he's just like, I am Vision, dips, dude. He just gone. Doesn't give a fuck about Wanda. I don't know, man. He's gone, dude.
He's going to figure something out, though. What's he going to do? Tell me.
Me and Wanda, we're not together no more. Gone. Peace.
Just dipped.
Straight up.
The end scene was good with him and Wanda. That was also pretty good. That makes it seem like kind of open, makes it seem as if it's going to be open-ended for Wanda in this new Vision. Maybe? No?
Yeah, that's a good point. Because even in the comics, the White Vision or whatever, he's a new Vision. He rolls up and he's like, me and your mom aren't married. You're not my kids. But he has those memories. And eventually he gets more emotion. That does happen in the comics too. So yeah, they did leave it open-ended to that maybe he starts talking to Wanda again and even gets more feelings that come back to him. But he dipped, man. Who knows where he went? He didn't bother to try to help Wanda there at the end. He probably knew that Wanda's going to handle this witch no problem.
That was some smart fucking witchery at the end. Also, bro, you were dead on. She just tried absorbing her powers. Honestly, I was trying to think during the end fight scene between Agatha and Wanda. I was trying to figure out how Wanda was going to beat her. I was thinking that she was just letting her absorb all her powers because she knew that she couldn't handle the Scarlet Witch powers. So that's why she was just feeding the powers to her. But then when she revealed the runes, I was like, oh, I forgot about the runes. That's fucking smart.
Yeah, they totally foreshadowed the runes stuff. And you could see too when she was throwing, she was just missing. It was like, this chick doesn't miss, bro. She turned an entire town into her control. If she was trying to hit you with something, she's going to hit you.
Yeah.
When I was rewatching, I picked that up. I was like, oh, she was totally missing on purpose, like nailing the walls on purpose to set up her little
hex or whatever.
Or spells.
And by the end, she totally leveled up. She's like top another tier higher now.
That was pretty cool, man, at the end when they had the Doctor Strange music playing when she was doing that astral version of herself.
Well, that was weird.
That part was weird, but I meant like it was a cool that she has already learned how to, she can be like doing her physical form shit while still learning.
Yeah, okay, yeah, that's true.
And they did the callback or they did the call out from her son. So I don't know, man, that opens up the multiverse. I feel that's how it's really going to open up.
Yeah, that was nuts.
What'd you think about Ralph Bohner?
Ralph Bohner?
That's who Evan Peters is. That's who Quicksilver was. His name was Ralph Bohner.
Oh, yeah. Just the regular guy? The regular boner guy?
He just a guy, dude. He's just the boner guy, right?
I don't know.
He's just some boner in fucking Westview, dude.
Yeah, it wasn't a big multiverse reveal or nothing. Is that what you're mad about? It seemed like you were worked up about it.
Okay, my thought on that is that it's kind of a waste, dude, because he's a good Quicksilver. He's
just to have him be a fucking...
Just a guy. Yeah. And I don't know, man. Like...
I get it.
I'm not mad about it. You know, I'm not surprised. It just seems like they've been leading towards that they were going to reboot. Okay, here's the thing. This is why I was like, well, you know, in the next movie, in Spider-Man, it's been reported from THR, there's going to be at least Doc Ock and Electro. Those are from different movies, you know what I mean? So I was thinking, okay, he's some sort of different variation of this guy. I guess he still could be because technically he was a Quicksilver at one point. But it feels weird to use as a fake out in that scene because that character is... Evan Peters, people loved him as Quicksilver.
Mm-hmm.
And they just made him into a boner joke, like a penis joke. So I get that argument that people be mad about that, right? Like, this dude has superpowers, so she can give someone superpowers with her thing. I mean, that's pretty badass power of Agatha. But what, dude? He could just zip around like he was Quicksilver.
Yeah, but only inside of this projection, right? Only inside of the hex?
It was with the necklace.
The necklace. Yeah.
So she can give people superpowers. That's pretty crazy and probably underlooked.
Where is she locked away at now?
Agatha, she's just chilling in Westview, dude.
Oh, she's just gonna chill in Westview forever.
I guess. But how would how did other people must have known that she was a witch in that town? At least Evan Peters, dude. Ralph Bohner.
Yeah, totally. Unless his mind isn't consumed like Wanda does to the civilians, you know? Maybe the effects of her necklace are different than the
Yeah.
Wanda with the
assuming
people.
they're going to explain that at some point. They will. Or maybe Ralph Bohner is also a fake out, right? Like, what if he's in witness protection? He's the guy that Jimmy Woo was looking for. And Ralph Bohner seems like a name that you would just like. 'Cause even he laughed at when she said Boner, he even laughed at it. He's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Like, why would you have a headshot of yourself in your house too? It looked like almost like a mugshot, even too. Not a mugshot, but you just have your own headshot in your house, in framed or whatever.
Can't really remember what the picture looked like. I thought it was like an ID.
No, it was like a picture, dude. When Monica held it up, rewatch it, flip it back up.
So I'm looking for it right now.
So I just have it now playing in the background. Honestly, dude, 50 minutes too. It was actually a longer episode. Finally, not finally, but it felt like a feature length episode. 45 minutes, perfect.
Yeah, it was more like 40 minutes.
That's how much the Falcon the Winter Soldier episodes are going to be. There's only 6 episodes, and they're all going to be 50 minutes to an hour.
That's kind of nice, though.
Yeah, I like that. He said that it makes it feel like. So they said for that show, every episode's going to feel feature length. Give me more thoughts, bro. Let's talk. What else did you think about this episode? I got thoughts for days, you know. So I'll just build off whatever. I'll build off whatever you say.
Yeah, no, I'll build off whatever you say. Oh yeah, it was a picture. Wait, why was it a picture of himself? What the fuck? Let me rewind that. Yeah, that's so random. It's just like a printed out picture of himself with his name, Ralph Bohner.
Like, why do you have that? I guess we need to figure out what his job was, but fuck would you have headshots for in New Jersey? I don't know.
Yeah, dude, and why is he living up in the attic, dog?
Yeah, well, maybe she just shoved his ass up in the attic. Sup, Ross? Late? How you doing?
I'm good. Yeah, I told y'all I was going to the bathroom.
Should have pinched it off.
You take 15 minutes to drop a deuce? Must have been a fucking logger, dog.
No more fucking Taco Bell for you.
I ate zero Taco Bell, sir.
Where'd Vision go, dude? That was one of my fucking...
Oh, Vision dipped. Yeah, we just talked about him taking off. White
Vision just
gone.
dipping. Like, I was asking where the fuck did he go, but Zach says he doesn't know.
I saw somebody say he went up into the MCU cloud till they need him for another property. And then he's just going to come back down.
That's cool. That's funny. Yeah.
That's facts. That's too real.
Mm-hmm. Right?
He dipped. That's all we got, you know. That's all the only evidence. He said, I'm Vision. Goodbye. And then just gone, dude.
Before going into this, I liked Vision. I thought he was cool, but now after this, he might be one of my favorite characters. He's dope.
Yeah.
Oh, we also talked about Ralph Bohner. That was the other thing.
Yeah, what the fuck was up with that? Oh, I actually did have a thought about that.
Yeah, go for it.
So I was thinking in the multiverse theory, a person could exist in different universes. They could be the same. They could physically look the same, but because of different events in the different universes, they could have different attributes. They could have different names. They could have different personalities, but physically look the same. They could live in different places. So this could be, it's obviously looks exactly like Evan Peters, but it could just be a reality where his name is Ralph Bohner and he lives in Westview, New Jersey, and he has no powers.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Especially, I mean, like, that makes sense in context with what we know about Spider-Man. What's the fucking name of the third? Spider-Man 3.
Oh, is it No Way Home?
No Way Home. So, yeah, with that, because we know that there's going to be Electro, and we know that there's going to be Doc Ock again, and they could be just different iterations. Right. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What did you guys say, though?
I was saying, what if he's that missing person and or he's in witness protection or some shit, you know, and that's not even his real name.
Oh, he could be. Oh, fuck. That's a good point, too, because that's why Jimmy Woo came to Westview in the first place, because he's looking for somebody in the witness protection program, which could be Ralph Bohner.
Yeah, and his name's Ralph Bohner. That feels like some shit that a Quicksilver style joke. Where Yeah. So I mean, dude, that might be giving too much credit, but I don't know. So do you like Ralph Bohner? That's the real question here.
Did I like it? I mean, it proved a lot of our theories wrong for now.
Yeah. Goodbye, X-Men.
Yeah, holy fuck. I don't think there's anything bad about it.
Zach was worked up about it.
Oh, was I pressed?
Well, you sound. I mean, you raised your voice.
I raised my voice.
You don't do that often.
Luke, hit me with the lowdown. What went down here?
Well, Zach was just like, can you believe that Evan Peters ended up just being Zach Bohner, just a guy? Like, how is he just a guy?
I mean, how though? You know, he just
See, you're worked up. Tell us about it. Talk about it, Zach.
Tell us more.
the main thing on that was that like it just means that her. But we talked about it, Luke. We said that, okay, that means her necklace is very powerful. That shit, that spell that she had, because she can make him have Quicksilver powers. Zipping around and shit. No one else had superpowers in that universe or in her little hex. So why wouldn't you have any reason to think it's him, you know? Because he's the same guy from the other movie. You could have plugged anyone in there, I guess.
Wanda did make Tommy and Billy have powers, and they just came out of nowhere. And same with Vision as well.
Yeah, but even those, all of those feel like different cases because we actually saw her create Vision, right? But like her kids, it still even felt a little different because they were born, and at the very end, you could hear the kid. So it's different. And then this is different too because this was someone else possessed, Ralph Bohner.
I just clicked back onto the tab where I was watching the end of the episode, dude, and I got to the part where the scroll reveals herself and is like, someone wants to see you, and then she just points up fucking into the sky. Who's she? What's going on there? Who's she meeting with? Bill?
I'm saying fucking Nick Fury, baby.
Captain Marvel?
Nick Fury. Because remember when we went and saw Far From Home? At the very end, Samuel L. Jackson's chilling up in space somewhere on a ship. The real one.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right, aren't you? Fuck.
Well, it could be Captain Marvel too, but
could be both of them.
Could be both. Yeah, exactly. That feels like a continuation into the Captain Marvel 2 storyline because Nick Fury will be in that also. He was already in it. He was in the first one.
Yeah, what is the name of that base? Is it Sword Headquarters?
Don't remember. If it is Sword, because this is the first mention of Sword, I think, was this show. I don't think they called that one anything yet. Dude, I'm at the part, man. You know what I forgot? Is this fucking guy.
Dude, Hayward.
Bro, this guy unloaded a clip on these kids.
Bro, but he knows they ain't really kids. They're just fucking Wanda's imagination.
But how does he know that shit, dude? He's tracking a fake body in there. He doesn't know what the fuck's really going on in here. You gave him way too much credit. This guy's clearly an idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cold-blooded.
Right. And also his aim was trash. Bro, he was shooting, like he shot, but they just went straight through Monica, who's standing in between two kids.
Yeah.
Man, some bad
No, she
aim.
absorbed them.
Yeah, but he was aiming between them.
Bro, the one bullet went right to the kid and the kid caught it.
She does that little snap like Agatha did when she was possessing Evan Peters.
See, bro, that last one was going straight for the kid's dome piece.
He was what, 1 for 10?
No, he's aiming at the kid in the red and white.
He's just going back and forth like boop, 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 boop.
No, bro, no, seriously, Zach, the angle is skewed. You don't see it. He's a good shot.
Also, but these kids, like you said, aren't real, man. So she just sacrificed herself for these kids that would have stopped it anyway.
That's true, but I don't know. Would she have known that? Does she know that?
I think neither of them would have known that.
No, does she know that these kids aren't real?
1741, this boy is then peace pointing it straight at Monica, dude. Trying to unload on her.
Look, she steps in front of the kid in red.
Yeah.
Whoever that is, Tommy or Billy. And the bullets are going towards the kid in red. Watch. Look, first one hits her on the left side of the body, then in the gut.
Bro, look at 1738. His eyes are just straight up closed. 1738. This fucking guy.
What?
Pause it at 1738.
His eyes are open.
Okay, hold on. You getting a screenshot? Hold on.
You're getting a screenshot, guy. 1738.
Oh, Luke sits up in his chair.
Well, fuck you up, Zach.
Nope, too
Daddy.
late. Check your messages.
Nope, too late. Check your messages, bitch.
Look I got them in 4K right here.
Bro, I got them in 4K. Check me out, dog. With the timestamp, 1738. Suck my dick. Oh wait, the timestamp's
His
not there, but
eyes are
that's
closed.
1738. Okay, how many? You know what? Sometimes he doesn't shoot a gun a lot. Okay,
He's the
it's
fucking
obvious.
top dude.
Dude, the top dudes don't shoot guns a lot.
Those eyes
He's
are
flinching.
closed. Okay.
He's flinching.
I'm
He's flinching.
continuing.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm
he's
watching.
flinching. You're right.
So he
Okay.
jumps in her way.
Why am I defending him? I don't know.
Okay, that first shot.
But I'm just telling you, he's shooting at the kid in red. It's not like he's shooting in the middle of the fucking kids.
Right. With his eyes closed. Okay. At 1742, looks like he's aiming straight at this chick.
Well, all I know is that at 1748, his eyes are open and he released a bullet.
1748. Yeah,
chamber.
now they open. And then he finally has his eyes open and shoots at the kid, but
Well, he made it past Wanda. He shot it over her shoulder.
over Monica, yeah.
He shot one in her chest, one in her gut, one past her shoulder. And then all of a sudden he was out of bullets after 3 shots or something like that.
Bro, remember all these fucking theories people had about Hayward? And he just is a guy who's a fucking idiot. He thought Vision was gonna fight himself, and man, what an idiot.
Yeah. And then the big titty chick from Good Girls fucking smashes him into a truck.
Yeah, Darcy fucked him up.
Darcy, man, she just laid his ass out. I know. That was her only scene, man. The scene with the visions was good right after that, though.
That scene and then the scene at the end with Wanda and Vision and them saying goodbye to their kids were my favorite scenes. I love both of those. They were great.
Yeah, those were good scenes. Honestly, I felt like the superhero shit was a little underwhelming for some reason to me.
Yeah.
When they were all fighting, didn't feel the stakes were really there.
Dude, that's what I'm telling you about Vision versus Vision. What Vision's gonna win, and then that's what made him talking to himself feel so much more perfect because it's like, oh, that's how this conflict is gonna be resolved. They can't kill each other; they have to think it out.
The part where he grabbed his head too, and he's learned from Thanos, and he phased through that. I was like, that's sweet. So he's even learned from what happened to him too, So the second watch, when they're going through the air and they're aiming at each other for that split second where they show the fight, that worked for me because you could even see during that fight that they were figuring each other out and they just knew each other's moves. That was cool for me. I was cool with all the Vision stuff, but I don't know, Wanda versus Agatha. I thought Monica was going to do some damage in this fight too. I was expecting more for some reason with that.
Me too, dude. I thought she was going to come in and kick some ass.
Her whole thing was that she blocked 2 kids that probably would have stopped that shit anyway. And she had the worst dialogue in the entire episode when she said, she said, "You will never know what you sacrifice for them." Are you fucking kidding? All these people are going to be in therapy for the rest of their lives, dude.
They didn't ask for any of this shit.
There was one girl, Eric Foreman's mom, Kitty, was like, "Just kill us," or something. She's even said that. Bro, dude, these people are broken, man. What do you mean? That's such a bad line. That was bad.
Hey, man, it's just one little town. Whatever. I'll get over it.
Just one little town of thousands of people.
Probably at least 1,000. She got 1,000 people.
But it's in New Jersey. Fuck those guys anyway, right?
Am I right?
Jersey?
What are you gonna fucking do? What are you gonna do?
Probably a soprano town, bro. Honestly.
What are you gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Right.
I know. After the end of that episode, Amanda just looked at me and she's like, damn, her character ended up being so irrelevant to this whole show.
Ooh.
Monica, because she didn't really do... In the long term, I think she does have relevance because of her powers, obviously, and her place in the comics. But over the course of the show, what did she really do? I mean, she talked to Wanda.
This story was very focused on Wanda, right? So in her development, yeah, she probably got sidelined a little bit in her development, even in the end. That last scene, her last 2 scenes weren't the best scenes with that character. Well, actually, they had the very last scene where she's talking to the Skrull, but even that, it's like, oh, you're not even shocked to see a Skrull? Okay, interesting.
She's just chilling. It's just normal to her.
When she never seen one before?
I think she might have seen them that day when they rolled up on Captain Marvel in her house. In Captain Marvel 2. Captain Marvel, there was a scene where they're in their farmhouse or whatever, and all those Skrulls showed up. But it was wasn't there a Skrull shoot down? I can't even really remember that movie.
Luke, could you say normalize seeing people transform into Skrulls? Maybe we should normalize it.
Twitter hashtag normalize Skrull transformations. Normalize scroll takeovers.
I'm down, dude.
Scroll boys.
Okay.
What do you mean she's seen it before, Zach?
Seen what? Sorry.
Monica has seen that before.
Well, she knows who she knows Captain Marvel, you know, so she knows that there's alien shit out there. And she's seen scrolls before, because I thought they were at her house when she was a kid.
Yeah.
Remember?
In that place out in the countryside.
Yeah. Wasn't that their house or something like that? I can't remember the
I don't remember that.
details of the story.
Fuck, I can hardly remember
Ben Mendelsohn's character was there. He's a scroll, and he basically revealed how the Kree were treating them.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's seen them before.
That's when Monica chose the design for Captain Marvel's suit.
She did do that.
Carol Danvers.
That's right.
God damn, dude. Scarlet Witch is so powerful.
What part are you on?
For real.
When she's fighting Agatha in the sky.
Her fit looked good.
Fuck yeah.
I liked her little hat dealy. I was
A little
like,
crown or whatever.
she's such a babe. It's unreal. Pulls off anything.
She's such a babe. Fucking unreal.
I was looking at a picture of the Scarlet Witch from the comics too, and just I don't know what it was, but this picture I saw, I was like, dude, Elizabeth Olsen looks exactly like this fucking person. It's crazy how good that casting is.
Bro, even like Elizabeth Olsen, you know, this part where she's looking like a zombie. I was like, damn, he's still kind of fire, dude, you know?
Did we get confirmation that Scarlet Witch is more powerful than Doctor Strange here?
Bro, we've had that. You've been in denial.
What?
You've been in denial for like
I'm just saying
2 shows. 2 years.
confirmation.
2 years.
Okay, no. I was saying they're on the same level.
Bro, we got the receipts.
I don't think so, brother.
We had the receipts, and no.
But it's not true. Yeah. I think we got confirmation this episode. When Agatha was reading the Darkhold, she was like, the Scarlet Witch is more powerful than even the Sorcerer Supreme. So
But we knew
like,
already because the comic said the same shit. We talked about this.
It was written.
Yeah, we knew, dude. And she fucking had him on the ropes. Doctor Strange had to pull out 1,000 million of possibilities just to take the dub, dude. He had to fast forward. Wanda only needed one chance when she was back.
Yeah, and Wanda just fucking sucked all of Agatha's powers like a fucking prune.
Sucked her dry, bro, at the end there.
Dude, she just sucked her dry.
Yeah, dog. That was tight.
She's fucking godlike.
Goated.
Yeah.
She's pretty fucking gutted.
Listen to this idea, though. Before I had this graphic prepped where it had her, Doctor Strange, Captain Marvel, and Thor all on the graphic, and like, who's the strongest Avenger? And I almost feel dumb even tweeting it now because it's like, dude, she's fucking on another level.
Wait, when did you tweet that out?
I haven't tweeted it yet. We had it prepped. We have it ready. You know, it's just like a graphic that's ready to go. And I'm like, bro, they even said in this episode that Sorcerer Supreme or whatever. They said something. What was the exact quote, Ross?
Agatha said, the Scarlet Witch's power exceeds even the Sorcerer Supremes. They're and she said they're the strongest magic user.
Goat.
God damn, boy.
Yo, so who do you think could put up the best fight, though, against her between Thor and Captain Marvel? Because those are the closest two, probably, right?
Now the new discussion. So who's number 2 is what you're asking. Who's number 2?
Number Doskies?
Yeah.
Well, Thor's a god.
But, yeah, Thor is a god. But he's like, honestly, might be the dumbest of the 4. It's crazy.
Well,
yeah,
maybe.
I'm thinking like Doctor Strange is smarter than him. Doctor Strange had that dude in a tizzy, man, at the beginning of Thor Ragnarok. He's like, what, bro? You can do all this stuff? But I feel like Thor learns after, you know, or he was just not really caring. Like he didn't see it as a real threat, maybe. But
yeah,
this is thick Thor right now too, right?
Yeah.
Well, never mind. I seen those leaked pictures, man. He's looking jacked for Thor 4, dude.
Fucking geared,
man. I was looking at those. Yeah. I'll send you. I'll find some pictures of him working out, and I was like, Jesus Christ, dude, this guy hasn't done anything during quarantine besides lift weights.
That's lit.
I know. Good for him, man.
Fuck, dude. Sometimes I think it's time to do some extracurricular steroid activities.
My homie's definitely done HGH. Don't listen to Ross. Why not? You're not like playing professional sports. You can't get kicked out.
Yeah, but you can get acne and you can get bitch titties, you know? So.
From HGH?
That's what I'm saying.
I have no idea.
From all that shit. Fuck yeah. Let's answer some fan questions.
Yeah, okay, let's see what we got. That's a good idea, honestly. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Marvel facts. Okay, so here's the question. It's from Ricky Sanchez. He says, how do you think we get this from here to the multiverse?
It's not happening. Fuck your theories. They're all they're dead.
It was killed with fucking Ralph Bohner.
Yeah.
Yeah, rip, dude. Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they might not be in Spider-Man 3, man. They might really not be in it. You know, when he says, hey, dude, they're not in it, when Tom Holland says that, maybe he's being honest.
Yeah, maybe that's factual. Fuck.
That's what this whole Ralph Bohner shit was for, man. Just a big slap in our face.
Dude, just like Vision. Just tickling our balls.
Mm-hmm. Fuck that. I mean, dude, that was a great troll, but man, fuck you, Paul Bettany, dog. That was such a good troll. I'm over it because when we figured it out a week ago, I was like, damn, that was fucking good.
Damn, boy.
Man, you made some bullshit theory about Al Pacino. Fucking got my ass. $50.
Yeah, bro, you're going nutty.
Bro, I went in on that one, dude.
Bro, for real, Ross only goes that deep. And you went nuts.
I know, man. I was on some conspiracy theory bullshit there for a second.
You bought it. You drank the soda.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate your fucking contribution to the Luke Sense Fund. Put her in the vice.
It's all a circle. I have to make a bet with Luke now.
I know, exactly.
The circle of life must be complete.
I'll keep making bets whenever, dude.
That $50 will be spent on libations in San Francisco.
I know
area.
It's going to a great use, so I'm not even tripping. I am happy to contribute, you know?
Put her in the vice, John.
I'll make another bet right now. Should we make a bet?
Bro, let's make a bet right now. Fuck it. Just because I'm feeling lucky.
All right,
what are we betting on, dude? Let's bet on something fucking nutty.
Let's do it, dude. So
okay. Oh,
Luke. No, it has to be between Luke and I though. I need a bet with you.
Oh,
Luke.
Ross wants it in the action.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone wants a fucking piece of this. I see how it is. Okay, I'm the big winner. Okay,
Ross easy money, you know, because I bet if we look
Ross
back,
Ross had quick fast money. Ross got that bad prediction fucking shit going on.
Like you go back to the beginning of this episode, or you go back to the beginning of the show. Probably Ross's theories were buck from start, and then you're like,
it's because Ross's theories. You base all your theories on the comics, dude, and you just fucking mire yourself in the mud of comic book theories. It's too much. Too deep.
Yeah, it's
too deep.
I'm thinking back. Remember this one? I remember this one from Game of Thrones specifically. Dude,
yeah,
when he was
light us up.
Ross, this is my favorite Ross Buck Wild theory. Night King is gonna win. The survivors are gonna go to some fucking random island and then go down and team up with Cersei or some shit. I was like, oh my god, this dude's thinking it's going fucking nuclear right now, you know?
Ross is always thinking nuclear, man.
I know. That's what I'm saying, dude. Going forward, bro, we're making bets. I'm down.
What are we betting on right now? Let's get active. Let's pay each other's rents for once.
Oh my god, you're going big. You're going nuclear with these bets.
Adam Sandler. What's that movie, man? Like where you do stack bets. What do you call it? Parlays, man. Yeah, like we stack it. Like, okay, this theory has to happen. This theory
in
also
order for
has to happen.
that happens and that happens, and then you win your bet.
Like predictions on every aspect of this thing.
Who's the house then?
Oh, that's a good point,
Danielle.
Bro.
I can't trust her ass. She won't even come on air with us right now. How can we trust her?
I feel like that makes her more trustworthy.
No, she's acting up right now.
Yeah, but she's not getting involved with us degenerates. Like, that's pretty trustworthy.
Oh, she'll be on.
I don't know.
Soon.
Yeah. She's quit acting like a stranger.
And After Hours. Next one.
Yeah, shit.
After Hours, baby.
Yeah.
Is that going to be the official name or is it too washed out?
I don't know.
I really like that name, dude. Fuck.
It's pretty nice.
I wish it wasn't so played out. There's a lot of fucking pods with After Hours.
Ross, we were thinking of trying to think of a name for the Patreon. So it's not the same. It's like a different show.
That's actually a good idea. Yo, After Hours. I mean, that's a good old classic.
What do you call those little clips that are inserted into like how Marvel has? You know, at the end of, in the middle of the credits, there's a clip.
Mid credits.
You know,
mid credit scene or post credit.
Post credits. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. Mid credits.
Yeah, like
the after.
nah.
Yeah, after show. Fuck. I know. It's all so cliche.
After Hours is so good though. Fuck.
After Hours. Yeah. I do like that. A little beer emoji.
It's lit. I wish there was a White Claw emoji.
A little White Claw emoji. Ooh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Honestly, fuck it, dude. I don't care if it's cliche. It doesn't matter.
It fits. It works, right?
Mm-hmm. Let's finish this shit up. Let's see what we got here.
Yeah, hustle up.
Yo, when are we gonna do our Thrones Patreon, Zach? When do you want to do it? Because we forgot to do that this
Where
week.
are we even at? You know?
Fuck yay.
Where are we
I
at?
don't know. We just have to go back and look.
I'll be down. Me and you, Ross. Let's do one. Get fucking buck with it. Get back on some Game of Thrones shit. Down.
Get butt a year out.
Mm-hmm. We probably a year out right now, bro. They start filming next month. Dude, we probably a year out from some Game of Thrones again. It's time soon, dude.
Hustle up on that hype.
I know. Fucking, I'm ready.
That's kind of exciting.
Next question.
Not really.
It'll be good, man.
You're not excited, Luke?
I'm not that excited for it. Come on, dude. How often is a fucking reboot good?
That amazing.
Like a sequel or a spinoff?
Good. You know what I'm saying? Like critical acclaim good. You know what I'm saying?
I think when you compare shit like that to past stuff, it's just, I don't know, it's like a limiting way to look at it. Why can't it be good? You know, it can be its own story in all this. It's 300 years. It doesn't even have to really connect because no one that you care about is even alive during this.
But who's doing it?
Miguel Sapochnik and George R. R. Martin and a guy they hired also, Ryan Condal. It's a different team.
That's what I
Miguel
was going to say.
Sapochnik's just good at fucking war.
That's what that's not true, though, actually. Take that back. I don't think. Hold on.
That's not true.
I had to think about it, bro. But he did the Winds of Winter episode where Cersei blows up the Sept. That was him.
Sounds like a little bit of war to me. Sounds like a fucking improvised explosive device. Sounds like some fucking Taliban shit. That sounds like war.
Like politics, drama, different characters, motivations coming, like clashing against each other.
And that was the episode that Daenerys destroyed Meereen too. So that isn't even the main thing that people remember about that episode. You know, it's the Cersei part. And that's all him, man. That's Game of Thrones in a fucking nutshell, dude, is the scheme and stuff. And there's also the big battles. But the first season's not really going to be big battle-esque. He's a good director, and I would trust him with the idea of Game of Thrones. That's my consensus. We'll see. You're going to be fire, dog. Be ready.
Oh, God. Oh, Zach, let's make a bet on that.
That the new show will be good?
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a long-term bet, though. You got to write that down.
Yeah, how are we going to remember that? We need to do short bets, dude.
Zach, yeah. How about one rent payment / and/or mortgage payment for the price of the show being good or not?
Okay, but what are
down, dude? It's far out right now.
How about I decide if it's good or not?
Yeah, dude. What?
So
you gonna get? Do we need a third party in this one?
It's all based on honor.
Danielle.
She's gonna side against you too.
She's gonna scheme. I know you're right because that's your rent payment. Fuck that,
Luke. I'm sitting right here. I can.
Oh, Ross.
I'm presiding over.
Are we stupid? We have a judge. We have a fair and equal judge right here. What am I thinking?
I'm here.
I have good faith about it.
But at the same time, Ross, I don't know if you're fair and equal because you love Game of Thrones way too much. Where
you think I have a bias?
You would probably take Zach's side.
It's not even a side though. He just might actually love it, and now you're trying to limit that from him.
Am I projecting?
Can't express that he likes the Game of Thrones story.
I'm projecting right now. Okay, you're right.
We'll wait. Okay. We'll wait. We'll figure it out because now we're in the off season for 2 weeks here. I'm down for a crazy Winter Soldier bet. I'm gonna wait on this bet. I think.
Zach, you acting scared right now.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
You ain't ready.
You up the stakes like 1 to 100.
All right, what we got on the interwebs?
Let's see. We got some more questions here. Let's see. We had a comment from Daniel Ruiz. He says the hexagonal shape which was prevalent throughout the show. It comes from the Mind Stone. And he had a snapshot of episode 8. And when you look at the stone, there's 6 sides. That's a good catch. I was just going to throw that out there as we go through. Let's see what else we got here.
Yeah, I like that. That is a good catch.
This is from Randy Los. Are you guys thinking that Wanda doesn't become the villain in Doctor Strange?
Nah, that's motherfucking my fist up your ass.
Sounds like Mephisto.
How about you, Ross? Ross with the real takes tonight. What you got?
The real takes. Dude, come on. It's just fun to theorize, you know? It's fun.
That's fine, bro.
Right?
I'm not. No shade. I was just saying, what is your actual theory?
So I think at the end, obviously, Wanda's learning some of the magical arts. She's using her astral form. We saw that. She's learning from the Darkhold. And I think she is exploring what her role is eventually going to become, which is a Nexus being. And she's exploring the other dimensions and shit like that. Where she's going to go from here, I think she's going to team up with Doctor Strange, if anything. I don't think they're going to betray her as a villain.
Okay. Interesting. So you don't think she's going straight villain? Like she won't do anything that she needs to do to get her kids.
More gray character, if anything, I think. Because we even saw, like, with Vision's body right there, she was still being nice. I don't know. I think she'll just become more of her own entity, a rogue being, basically. Because she's so much more powerful than anyone else. I feel like she won't even be able to relate to anyone else. She'll just be like, all right, I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing what's best. But I'll like help the Avengers out every once in a while, you know?
Yeah. I mean, dude, she's already in that gray character mode. I mean, she did have 1,000 people locked down at her will.
And just
It's
choked
hard
them
to
out.
really
too.
overlook that. She choked them all out too, man. That was pretty mean.
She's
Damn,
about
bro.
to kill him.
Straight up, man. She's
Brutal.
yeah, I don't know, man. I could see her easily becoming a villain.
Yeah. I could too.
I think that's a good arc for her. I think it'd be very believable arc more than anyone, man. She's had more trauma than anyone in the MCU.
True. She's had a fucked up life.
Yeah. So her becoming a villain to just get her kids back, that opens up the MCU and the multiverse somehow. I can easily see that being and when it leads into Doctor Strange. Bro, I was shocked that Doctor Strange didn't show up in this fucking episode, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's crazy. And we kept talking about it. We were like, oh, he's obviously going to come. Like, everyone's expecting it.
We took such an L on that one. Damn, all of us thought that fool was coming through, but he didn't. In hindsight, there was even a report that he was on set too. So maybe, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but he could have been there for gaining knowledge for his character going into the Doctor Strange 2. Even in that second post-credit scene, he could have easily came in. Ryza was showing her astral projection, just like show him come in or something. Wait, what?
That whole time on both those post-credit scenes, I was like, "Oh, Doctor Strange is going to show up." You know, I just couldn't even believe he didn't. It doesn't take anything away from the episode for me. So, listeners, we did our WandaVision pod a couple of days ago, but since then, they did all the post interviews, all the directors, writers, all that showrunner coming out and saying stuff. So it actually cleaned up a lot of the questions I feel like that were lingering around. For one, Jack Schaefer, she's the showrunner. She said that there was no plans ever for Doctor Strange to appear. And he was never going to come save her, which I don't think anyone thought that he was going to come save her, right? She's clearly more powerful than him. It was more like maybe he's going to come rescue all the town people who are locked up.
I thought it was confirmed that he was going to be in it.
It just made sense that he was going to be in it, right?
Maybe we just assumed that because they did say that this would directly lead into the Doctor Strange sequel.
I went back and looked after, and there was a scooper dude who's been pretty reliable for MCU stuff. He's had some big ones. He was the one that said Evan Peters was going to be in this show. So that's a big scoop. So he had some credibility, but he was flat out wrong with this one, man. This is why generally on this show, we don't talk rumors anymore unless it's a very, very reliable report by like Variety, THR, you know, because it's just half that shit is bullshit in the end.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
But that was one thing. And she also said that there was never going to be Mephisto either because they didn't need a big bad. The big bad was Grief, and then they got a bonus baddie with Agatha Harkness. So
that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like we were kind of onto that one I would say by episode 8, dude. At that point, it's like, well, who are they really going to bring in? You know, it's clearly built up to Agatha. Yeah.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Yeah. But in hindsight, yes, that
makes total sense. But I think that a couple of episodes ago, we were pretty out on the Mephisto thing. That one episode, man, where she expanded the hex, that was pretty much like, okay, yeah, she's probably the one doing all of this shit. And we were all in on Agatha being the villain.
When Agatha was revealed, it was pretty obvious that there was not going to be a Mephisto. I mean, you even laid that out yourself. They had to take care of Agatha, the thing with Monica Rambeau, and then her expanding the hex even more. You know, there was like a lot, like you were saying, there's a lot to tie up. So yeah, it just didn't make sense. I think we were all on the same page with that.
I feel like we weren't even really thinking Mephisto at one point, too. I was thinking more like that Nightmare guy because that's who they say is the villain. It could have been any demon, you know what I mean? It was just like a demon in general. Yes, yeah. Because Mephisto was the popular one that everyone was thinking. But that, in hindsight, makes a lot of sense. It was always about Wanda, this whole show.
But in episode 7, remember when the fucking fly was on the wall and shit? And you're like, dude, that's the sign for Mephisto or Night or whatever you said. Like, we were totally down on that. But once episode 8 happened, we're like, okay, yeah, that was just a fucking dick tease. It's not real.
Yeah, man, there's a lot of this show had a lot of fake outs for real. I mean, like the whole thing with Evan Peters too,
for real. He confirmed that then.
Yeah, straight up
nothing with it.
The director, Matt Shackman, he compared the Ralph Bohner twist to his favorite scene in Iron Man 3 when there was the fake Mandarin twist where, who was it? Ben Kingsley or whoever the fuck? I can't even really remember it.
I don't know the name of that guy.
I can't remember the name of the character who he ended up being, but he was the fake Mandarin. But the thing is, even with the fake Mandarin is they're bringing him back. That's going to be one of the villains in Shang-Chi. So it's like even Marvel's saying, well, maybe we messed up with that then. Him saying playing with expectations is always enjoyable. For me, we've been seeing that a lot lately in storytelling where you see, you know, like we're talking about with Game of Thrones, Bran, that was playing with expectations or just doing something that felt like, why would you do that? And then Rey Palpatine is another example. And there's probably other recent ones that it's just not my favorite way of storytelling right now because you could have done anyone as the Quicksilver, you know? So I don't know. It's not my favorite reasoning with that one. It makes it feel like, okay, you threw him in here because you're more worried that people weren't going to watch your show for some reason. And all this gassing up, like you gassed up this aerospace engineer, which was fucking nothing in the end. They straight up
I know, why even call him an aerospace engineer? You could have just said, I have a friend. You didn't even have to tease it. It sounds like an important title.
Even if it's not important, don't then the actress who plays Monica, she's like, I can't wait for y'all to see who it's going to be. Or for what that reveal or whatever. It's like,
she said some shit like that?
Yeah, even before she said that.
Dude, they probably told all the actors just to completely fuck with everyone because fucking then Paul Bettany did his fucking shenanigans.
Paul Bettany's was amazing though.
Monica Rambeau was ridiculous.
I liked Paul Bettany's in the end. His trolling, I think, was great. Just the way that he presented it, and it made total sense in the end. And that was pretty great that they were able to keep the white vision.
There was a lot of trolling though. Going on. And then the director with Richard, what's his name? Richard Dick Bohner? Richard Bohner?
Ralph Bohner.
Ralph Bohner. Should have been Richard Bohner. That would have been way funnier.
Dick Bohner? Yeah, baby.
Take notes, Shaq man.
And there was also kind of like the whole, when Elizabeth Olsen said, they asked her, is there going to be someone on the Luke Skywalker level reveal? And who the fuck was that in the end? Was it Evan Peters? I don't know. Was it White Vision, I guess? They asked her that and she said, yes, there will be a big reveal. So there was just a lot of hyping. And I feel like with at least the aerospace engineer, they could have flat out just said, don't get your fucking hopes up on that one. Because it was absolutely nothing. And it ended up just being that woman that they showed us in that scene.
Yeah.
It was nothing. So that was probably the worst one of all that hyping up for me is that the director straight up said, yeah, that wasn't ever supposed to be anything. We never thought it was going to.
The worst one for you was fucking Quicksilver.
Oh, right. Fuck, man. I don't like either of those now that you say that. But no, I'm just talking about, I thought we were only talking about just like hyping up stuff. Well, I guess fuck, dude, that is kind of like a hype up. But
that's a total hype up. It's not like the actors came out and said that they didn't have a commentary on it, but the director built it up to be something or made it seem like it was going to be something. And then it wasn't.
Like you throw in the guy who played Quicksilver in the X-Men universe and he's just a dude named Bohner, you know?
And you know that there's going to be a multiverse coming out at some point.
I know. And now I'm thinking, I'm like,
and
damn.
Introductions of mutants into the Marvel universe.
Mhm.
So it's just even more of a dick tease.
Yeah. And Kevin Feige has straight up said that there is going to be mutants. Now I've been thinking about this past couple of days. I'm like, damn, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield might not be in Spider-Man 3, dude. Who fucking knows really what they're going to be doing with the multiverse? Could just be a bunch of dick teases again. It could just be some random fucker who looks like Doc Ock in the MCU. Some dude who looks like Electro, Jamie Foxx in the MCU now because they've already done it. You know, they just did it with this fucking guy.
Who's directing the Spider-Man movie?
Same dude who directed the past 2 Spider-Man movies, John Watts. And he's directing Fantastic Four.
What's his record on dick teases?
They did some multiverse bullshit in Spider-Man too, remember? In Far From Home. Remember they were like, there was some line about the multiverse in that movie too. Mysterio was pretending to be from a different universe or whatever.
Oh.
But not to this
He was
extent,
lying.
man. Yeah, this was like a way more, this feels like way more. That one felt like Mysterio was definitely lying. We could all see that coming, that Mysterio was going to be a villain in that movie. But so that is all on those parts. And then there was one other, let me see, because they did like a whole rundown on kind of things. So apparently at one point, there was going to be 10 episodes, but that was way back, probably a year back when they started developing it. They were going to do 10 episodes. But sort of in hindsight now, man, it even feels like that end. The last episode could have definitely been longer. They needed at least 10 more minutes to develop Monica a little bit more.
I told you, 40. It was only 40 minutes. It wasn't even 50 minutes.
Yeah, it was like,
maybe like 42 minutes with the 2 end scenes.
And they also said that COVID kind of fucked with some of their CGI stuff, that they had to cut a whole scene. They cut a whole sequence where Monica, Ralph, Bohner, and the 2 kids are going down into Agatha's house while she's fighting Scarlet Witch. And in there, they're trying to get the Darkhold, trying to take the book. And then during that, Senior Scratchy, the fucking rabbit, is revealed to be a demon. That was going to be a scene. They had to cut it.
That would have been lit.
Yeah, and they filmed everything. They filmed it all, but they couldn't get the VFX done before this episode aired, because apparently originally they were going to drop all 3 of the first 3 episodes all together, which in hindsight probably would have made sense, because those first 3 episodes, I remember thinking after the 3rd episode, I was like, okay, all right, they need to change this up a little bit, because this is going to get drawn out a little bit if you're doing this every week. Yeah.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah, they didn't do it that way because they were saying that if they had done it like that and dropped the 3 episodes, they would have had to delay the finale. So they needed that extra week, because they finished the finale 2 weeks before it aired. They finished the VFX and stuff. So they had to cut some stuff like that. And they also said that's why some of the CGI looked spotty in parts, even in the battle, which I think was one thing that we were talking about too, that it just didn't look as good as some of the MCU sort of like, you know, every MCU movie has one of those beam battles pretty much, you know, just fucking flinging CGI at each other. And yeah, man. So honestly, that was it, man. Those are kind of like the big details. It's funny, man. You know, like, and even we were talking about, oh, maybe this dude, Ralph Bohner, is really still someone. Maybe he's witness protection. No one has answered witness protection yet. Shit, no. You know, that's like still something that hasn't been resolved. He just was randomly sent from Oakland all the way the fuck out to New Jersey. Guess we won't get that answer.
Is it another dick tease, or is it something real?
I don't know, dude. At this point,
tell me something real.
It's probably nothing, you know. So
don't even think of making a theory.
I'm all out of theories, my guy. The only other thing too, dude, this doesn't even. No, it's not even a good theory, because she straight up pretty much shut down Doctor Strange. But I was thinking that maybe because this show was supposed to release like a month before Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, maybe they changed the post-credit scene for that reasoning. But it doesn't matter, man. It still leads into it enough. She's totally going to do some multiverse shit now and try to get her kids back. That's pretty much it, man. Everything else, I guess they talked to Paul Bettany. Paul Bettany said he'd play Vision forever. Catherine Hahn says she wants to return as Agatha Harkness. Of course they do. Get that MCU check.
Yeah, get that cash.
Yeah, I mean, she's pretty great in that role, man. I could definitely see.
And they left the door open for her coming back too. Anyway,
they did. They got her just chilling in Westview. I could see her coming back into the fold somehow. Give her like a little redemption arc, maybe.
Yeah, totally. It sounds like she's going to get a redemption arc. She said, "You're going to need me."
They left that tease, but the directors and the writers, all they said is that like, hey, we only went in and we were just told to do this story. And we tried to tell this story about her trying to deal with her grief and sort of like try to get herself back on track. And that's all that they were trying to do with the story. They weren't trying to drop a million fucking teases, I guess, even though they totally did a fake out with the Quicksilver shit. But but yeah, man.
So what we got? Any more questions? Any more? Can wrap this up, dude. All right, hold on. I'll give some shout outs. Hey, shout outs to our viewers. Who we got here? Let's see.
Yeah.
Shout out Nike/23. That's his Twitter handle.
Bro, we have 5 stars out of 589 ratings.
I know. Can you believe that? This pod is so trash.
Yeah. I know.
That's
I
hot.
attribute so much of that to Julian, honestly. So much.
I really attribute like most of that to me, honestly. You're welcome.
Well, yeah. Another major factor. Come on. Like you're probably like 50% of it, and then Julian's
I mean, it makes
like
sense.
50%.
All right.
You know.
All right, guys, shut the fuck up. Let me talk. Okay. ASTT a million times. Fantastic. Started watching WandaVision, went back and listened to the Mando and Boys episodes. Would love to hear a Ted Lasso episode. Don't know what that means, but thank you. Nick Too Long. Started listening right when WandaVision started. Top podcast to come listen to for good content and comic book facts/lore. To go along with it. Shout out to you. I'm MJohn151. 5 stars, love it. Like I said on Twitter, it just feels like I'm listening to the conversations I have in my group chat with the homies. Guys clearly put in the time and effort in. Shout out to you.
Thank you.
Was that everyone?
Oh, there's a lot. Let me. I'll read the rest real quick.
Mitch.
Shout out Mitch 199800422. Damn, that's a lot.
Yeah. Shout out Nike/.
Yeah.
Shout out Cindy Mills. Shout out DBJ1744. Shout out Hainu5. Shout out ASAP Trill to the moon.
To the moon.
Shout out Polex Frosty. Shout out Kyle Shoe. Shout out fucking Dan. His question.
Wait, where is this?
Oh, damn, bro.
Oh, we got a negative review here.
Bro, we got a 1 star. Holy shit.
Lazy.
Bro,
Yeah.
not shout out to Regal 321. Fun overall, but the whole playing dumb act and trying to be hip and relatable gets stale quick. And the fact you guys use your 100K plus Twitter accounts to advertise by replying about it on every single tweet is incredibly cheap and lazy. Maybe try to get listeners without beginning people to listen.
He meant to say begging.
Well, it sounds like you're begging to fucking take a literature class because you don't even know how to fucking spell. Figure it out, Regal. Jesus. Sounds like you're cheap and lazy. You should have fucking reread your rating, your fucking review, guy. Jesus, dude. Put the homework in. You fucking can't spell, guy. Fuck you. I'm going to roast you, you chode. All right.
Apparently, we're trying to be relatable. Man.
Yeah, we're not good enough. Maybe we should just go fuck ourselves in the corner.
Maybe we should listen to the feedback, okay?
No, I'll go fuck myself in the corner. Yeah, sounds like we should listen to you, fucking Regal, you dumb fuck. You don't even know how to spell. Go to bed. All right. Shout out to Pelto24. Shout out to... how far back are we going, Billy?
I mean, that might be good, man.
Shout out to Pelto24. Shout out to JSIIWJND. Shout out to TK Arns 2. Shout out to Trey's Iodine. Shout out to Slicker Daddy. The slickest daddy.
Slicker Daddy. I remember Slicker Daddy. That was on the last one.
Okay. Shout out to y'all.
That's a lot of reviews, though. Thank you all.
Yeah. We appreciate y'all besides fucking Regal 321. He's a fucking chode.
Hey,
cool.
Hey, maybe we should take it easy on him, you know? Maybe we should listen to the feedback, right?
Well, he's talking shit. He's talking shit about us about Zach tweeting out on the Twitter accounts. Fuck him.
Like, how am I supposed to advertise this shit?
Yeah, what are we supposed to do? Fucking put up flyers? Should we put up flyers? Fucking guy.
We're bringing up some good points. Bringing up good counterpoints.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like our show, that's fine. But I'm going to advertise it. I got to do what I got to do.
Why would we not utilize that?
Hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah. We just gonna like let this go out in the fucking air, no promotion. Sometimes, but
Into the ether.
why wouldn't I use my fucking bruh? If you had 700,000 Twitter pages, you would use them too.
That's a fact.
Damn,
if they actually put in the work and built up a Twitter page, they would fucking know.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know, but yeah, fuck them.
you gotta maximize that shit. So, but I appreciate the review, man. Thank you for giving it a
I
shot.
don't.
He probably still listens.
I really don't. He probably does. So fuck you. Now that you're listening to us,
Because the review says fun overall. Like, how do you say fun overall and then you
But then
just
one
go
star.
in? Yeah, like what, guy? That's fine.
He's
Bro,
like,
we
okay,
dumb, bro. We just really dumb. Come on, dude. Giving us too much credit here.
right? And God, dude, I just want to. I shouldn't get worked up. Chill, bro. Chill. All right.
he's like,
We're good.
all
We're
right,
good.
this is a really good podcast, but I have to just say something negative about
These
it.
guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah.
So one question from the Unreal KP. Does the Darkhold in WandaVision decanonize Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? So by that, he means in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., there was the Darkhold did appear. It looked different, honestly. I've never watched Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., but I remember when we were looking into it a couple weeks ago, it looked totally different in that show, but maybe it can shapeshift. But bro, I don't think that Kevin Feige considers any of that shit canon. Honestly,
I thought
don't
we
think-
already talked about that TV show is kind of ex-nade and it's kind of the redheaded stepchild. They don't even consider that canon material.
Because they have some characters that are in the MCU, like Agent Coulson was in that. But man, dude,
I think that was
just-
it. But I think that was
Yeah.
it.
I don't think that if they make these MCU shows now that they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna grab this other random shit that we did that was on ABC and all that. So I don't think that that counts. It seems like she's had that book for a minute maybe, but even in the context of that show, why wouldn't the Sorcerer Supreme or someone have already been trying to hunt that down? The Ancient One even around that time. So I don't think that that is canon. That's my take. I could be totally wrong, but I just don't feel like that Kevin Feige never talks about it. So then it's not canon in his mind and what he's building. He wasn't a producer on that show. Dude, every time that they ask him about it, he just like avoids it, dude. Like he stays very coy if it's, you know what I mean?
Ask him about what?
They just ask him if the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is connected or if it's going to get brought in or whatever. And he doesn't just straight up shut it down, but he is like not saying yes. You know what I mean? So to me, that means no, it's not in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that answers that question. Let me see if there's anything. So many, where did White Vision go? Bro, fucking anyone's guess, man. That's going to be interesting because they will eventually have to run into each other again. Oh, dude, honestly, but like what movie or project do you think he pops up in next? White Vision. This is interesting because they must have known, some of the writers of these next movies must have known that there was going to be a White Vision.
Yeah, they have to know, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel like that would be, I know that like when Jack Schaefer, they asked her, how much do you work with the other teams? And she said, we don't have like a big meeting. We talk with a few of them and sort of get like kind of their details on maybe where they're going to take it and trying to shift the pieces so it can kind of be there. Because this show definitely set up Captain Marvel 2, right? With Monica Rambeau. And then Doctor Strange too, obviously. But I don't know where Vision pops in. Maybe Doctor Strange, because he's very tied to Wanda's story. So I feel like he's going to end up being in that. But who else knows? Who knows,
Oh, yeah, because
man?
Wanda's going to be in that one, huh? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That would make sense.
And who knows if he's like an Avenger now or if he's like a different factor. He could be his own thing. He's not the same guy anymore.
Yeah, we're going to get a fucking Vision movie. It's in the works.
Vision series I'd be kind of into that, man. He's an interesting character. But we did just get a series. It was WandaVision, but
yeah.
Okay. So that's it. That's our show, y'all.
Not Another Movie Pod. We did WandaVision Chapter 9. I'm Zach Williamson. I'm here with Ross Cutsforth and Luke Goosens. Follow them on Twitter at Ross Cutsforth. Wait. That's right?
Yeah. Dude, you're pronouncing my name correct.
No,
too.
I'm just talking about the underscore, the username.
Yeah.
Ross Cutsforth.
Yeah.
At Luke _Goosens. At my tweets mid. That's me. Follow us on Twitter at Culture Crave, at Not a Movie Pod. Man, what else? At Marvel Facts. Shout out Julian, our producer.
Yeah, shout out Jules.
We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back in 2 weeks. We're gonna do Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes. Shout out Tension too. Dude, he predicted like this almost this entire episode too.
Shout out
what's
Roberto.
Yes.
Shout out fucking we're doing some Patrons again too for our people who still subscribe to us.
Yo, yeah, listen to us after hours.
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna call it. After hours.
That's what we're gonna call it.
I like it.
Do you have an idea for a Patreon you guys are gonna do?
Bro, we're just gonna hop on the mic and see what we talk about.
Hop on the microphone, Joe Frazier, the Hellraiser.
Yeah. And no plan. Just going in, see what happens. See if we can get something out of it.
Yeah, see if something crazy goes on. You feel me?
I'm down to do the Game of Thrones ones, Ross. Me and you. I'm down. Let's get fucking nerdy with it, dude.
Get nerdy with it. You fucking sickos.
Luke, fuck you.
Whoa. Hey, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna fucking do?
I will fuck you up. I will rain down hellfire on your ass. Oh yeah, that was gonna
I'm scared.
Sorry, I was going Tom Cruise from Tropic Thunder on that.
I'm scared.
Classic.
We're doing deep cut references in here. If you ain't about it, get the fuck out. God damn it.
All right, fellas. That's it, y'all. That's it. We're done.
Let's get it.
That was WandaVision, man. Good show.
Vision was lit.
Okay, we're out of here. Peace.
Later.
Later.